Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for showing up again today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for showing up, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jane. Welcome to the channel. Guys, in this video I'll be talking about 3 steps or 3 things that people are going to be doing or people should be thinking about if they want to escape all these changes in the UK policy and all that is causing a lot of heartache, a lot of depression, a lot of mental stress. Okay, yes, so in this video I'm just going to share my opinion. Some people have different things they're trying right now, but I'll be giving you guys 3 things that I think you should consider greatly. Okay, and yeah, if you do have the funds to do the application, in the last video I talked about how much it actually costs to do the application for a visa, for a work visa, when those changes that they rolled out takes effect. Okay, if you've not seen that video, please check that video out. Okay, now back to what I was saying. If you do want to escape this whole thing or have an alternative plan, here is what I think you should do. Number 1 is have different sources of income. This one is easier said than done because everybody on YouTube is saying you have to have multiple sources of income, you have to do this, you can do that, you can monetize this, but it's not as easy as it sounds, because 1, you already have yourself choked with a lot of things you're doing. This is even harder for people with dependents because you already have like children that you have to also take care of, you have your work, you have your life. Having to add another work in order to get income can be challenging, but we are at a point where this is very important. When you look at your income, you look at your family income. If you have dependents or you have a partner, both of you sit down, you look at what you're bringing in, you look at the numbers that I've given you in that other video, and it's not going to work, then you have to think of a solution. You have to think of ways to bring in more income if you intend to stay in the UK. Okay, it's not going to be easy, right? But it's doable. Another thing you can do is, of course, save up. So if you have money coming in and for some reason maybe things are just taking this money, you need to think about what you're spending money on right now. Cut down where you need to cut down. It is very important that you sit down and analyze your finances right now. Tell yourself what you're going to be doing, what you're not going to be doing, how you're going to come up with that amount if you intend to apply for a skilled worker visa anytime soon. Like I mentioned in that video, it has not been rolled out. We don't know when it will be rolled out, but we're just working proactively so that we're not taken by surprise. Okay, another thing that you can consider if you don't want to be in this whole tight place that they're trying to box us in is considering other japa options, other relocation options. This one is not easy. Relocation is not easy. Okay, beginning the process is not easy, but right now people are thinking about it. There are other countries that are letting immigrants come in. Everybody is looking towards Canada, especially with the whole visit visa thing. But you just do you and think about what will suit you and your family. It's not just, there's New Zealand, there's Australia, there are even African countries that some people are considering right now. So you just think about it. What do you want for yourself? If go no go for this UK, where can I face? Okay, start thinking about it now. Nobody is saying pick up your things and leave the UK immediately, but you need to start having those conversations with your partner. You need to start thinking about it with yourself. Start having the conversation with yourself. Start researching different options. Before now, maybe when you see news of other countries, you just ignore. Right now, when that crosses your path, please look at it, because it may be something that you want to follow up on or try out. Okay, yes, it has become something that we all need to think about, other options. UK is not supposed to be your only option at this time, but if you do have the funds, of course, by all means, have the UK as your only option. Okay, now the third point that I want to mention in this video is considering the health worker visa. Some of you are already smiling, I'm sure, because some of you may already be on this visa or have jobs that are going to give you visa, or they're going to give you COS to apply to this visa. While this option is not something I would say is 100%, because just like other policies, the UK can wake up and say those on health and care worker visa should start paying a certain amount. But as at this day, people on this visa don't have to pay IHS fee, which means that you will be eradicating the IHS cost completely from your visa application. Now, for people who have partners, maybe one of you can consider this if it's something that you like, because there's some people that don't want healthcare, and that is fine. Not everybody has to be on healthcare visa, but you should also know that for this visa, this is probably the cheapest option right now, and with the increase in IHS, this may not affect this visa. Okay, so for people who already are in this path, okay, you don't have to do too much. Hopefully nothing happens to this, no changes will come to this anytime soon, so that it doesn't affect a lot of people. Because if changes are made to this visa, or if they say for some reason this visa has to pay IHS, wahala go dey. But as at right now, when this video is being made, people on the health and care worker visa do not have to pay IHS, which means that your visa application fee is not too bad. Okay, so if you're not on this visa but it's something that you want to do, you can consider getting on this visa as well. Hopefully nothing happens to this visa. Okay, yes, so these are the 3 things that I wanted to draw your attention to. So people who are, just depressed and wondering how they're going to go about things can start looking at these options. Sit down with yourselves, with your partners, and have this conversation as to the way forward. Okay, I wish everybody the best. If you stay till now, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it helps support the channel. It lets YouTube know that you like this video, it was helpful to you, and it will suggest it to other people. Okay, share this with your friends and other groups as well, and don't forget to join the family if you like this content by clicking on the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye guys.